Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing the second/third video challenge for the Monsterathon, because that's a thing and I want to get all the points, so that's what we're going to do. So the challenge is to recommend 3 books based on your fears, and it can be sort of in whatever way, shape, form, however you want to do this. So we're going to do 4 books because I couldn't decide which one was better, and Kate did more when she did hers, so here we go. So I don't have that many irrational fears. More to do with the fact that I've overcome a lot of my irrational fears rather than I've never had them. So one of these is really kind of obscure or very specific, but it's gonna happen. So here we go. The first of my irrational fears is the fear of spiders/insects, but mostly spiders because they suck. I think that we're just genetically programmed to hate spiders. I swear this is a thing. I actually almost bought an academic study, like a $55 research journal thing, just to, learn about this, but I didn't. But it has been studied. I think it is. There's like a genetic memory thing that happens. So first we have the Anansi boys, and Anansi is apparently a West African god who is a spider. It is a Neil Gaiman, so of course I am partial to that. I believe that Anansi also shows up in American Gods, if my memory serves correctly, but I will put that as like a half recommendation because American Gods was amazing, but it had very little to do with Anansi. The next one is a recommendation mostly because I know a lot of other people like it, and I personally did not, but that is the Sawkill Girls. Obviously, you see moths on the cover. There are many moths that appear as kind of like a warning sign, the Earth trying to communicate with the girls, but there's also a scene where a bunch of spiders just fall from the trees, and that's terrifying. Second one is ghosts. I have an irrational fear of ghosts. I don't particularly like being in the house alone, particularly at night or for long stretches of time. I guess I've had experiences with ghosts, and none of them have been like truly terrible, but they've been a little freaky. When I was in Edinburgh, which is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the world, we went through Jacob's Ladder in the middle of the night after the spring pagan festival, and let me tell you, I felt like someone was gonna push me down that stairs the entire time. Not a fun thing. But the book that I'm going to recommend for ghosts is Coraline. If you have not read Coraline, or if you have not seen the movie, it is about a young girl who moves into a new house, and she doesn't really fit in with everybody else. She has a very large imagination, and she finds this door in the house that goes to the other world, where she has another mother and another father, and the people in the other world all have buttons for eyes. She goes on crazy, amazing adventures. That is until the other mother wants to keep Coraline in the other world, and she finds ghost children who have all done this same sort of thing in the past. Definitely ghosts, definitely creepy, definitely something that freaked me out the first time I read it when I was like 13 or something like that. Have never forgotten Coraline. And the last one that I want to share with you all is my fear or abhorrence of hand and eye injuries. It's not so much like, oh, you got a little cut, like I cut myself all the time when I cook, but it's more of like cutting off hands or cutting through hands, stabbing, like major things. It didn't used to bother me until I became a writer, and then suddenly I have to use my hands. And eye injuries have always bugged me. Personally, it is the sense that I cherish the most. I think that I could go without many of my other senses, but sight is something that I cherish, and honestly the fact that I have to wear glasses, my sight is going to progressively go, pretty much. So anything that has to do with eyes, poking eyes, gouging out eyes. I don't know why that is, but it is. So, I'm going to suggest Infidel, which I just recently acquired and read, and there's enough gore in there that, yeah, you could pretty much have any sort of body horror, and this covers it in a couple of frames. I believe that, yes, there are a lot of hand injuries. I believe someone does get their eyes gouged out, so that was fun to read, I guess. But still, check it out. It was a great read. It has a lot to say about things other than horror. Go do the thing. So these are my 3 phobias and 4 recommendations based on those 3 phobias. I hope you enjoy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell down below if you haven't already for content that will be better than this. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.
She said it will never go away. I know there is nothing left to say. Can we try to hold on just for now, even if we don't know how to show them what we're all about? Oh.